A day after Canada updated its travel advisory for India, the Ministry of External Affairs has also released an advisory for Indians in that country. The escalation follows the tit-for-tat expulsion of envoys and comes in the wake of the diplomatic standoff between the countries following Canada's allegations on the involvement of Indian officials or agents of the Indian government in the killing of a Khalistani terrorist. The strong advisory speaks of growing anti-India activities and politically condoned hate crimes in Canada and urges Indian nationals in the country, as well as those planning to travel there, to exercise caution. Vishnu Som has more.
Canada issued an advisory yesterday for their citizens as they tried to head to India. Not very different from what they issued earlier on, but India didn't waste a moment. Today you've got an advisory for Indian nationals and Indian students in Canada. I'd like to say that this is actually fairly stark. It says, and I quote, in view of growing anti-India activities and politically condoned hate crimes and criminal violence in Canada, all Indian nationals there and those contemplating travel are urged to exercise utmost caution. In other words, making it clear that at this juncture, given the present situation, it is relatively unsafe for Indian nationals to be in certain parts of Canada. Let's just keep going through this. Recently, threats have particularly targeted Indian diplomats and sections of the Indian community who oppose the anti-India agenda. Indian nationals are therefore advised to avoid traveling to regions and potential venues in Canada that have seen such incidents. The High Commission and the Consulates General, because there are a couple of consulates in Canada of India, continue to operate very significantly, and Indian students in Canada must register with the High Commission of India so that if there is any trouble, the High Commission can reach out to them and offer assistance. So Canada obviously has a lot of Canadian nationals of Indian origin. This is an advisory for Indian nationals and Indian students in Canada, and that is what the government of India is primarily concerned with.